Joe Fortenbaugh, who looks ready to give us 3 more winners this week. Joe, welcome. First up, let's talk about tomorrow's NFL game. Tom Brady and the Bucs travel to Philly to take on the Eagles. Tampa is a 7-point favorite. What's your angle on this game?
I'd look to play the under in the total here, Max, which is sitting around 52.5 or so. These Thursday night games are sloppy. Quick turnaround, short week to prepare, a lot of hurt guys who aren't fully recovered for the game. And we saw this last week. Look at the Rams and the Seahawks. The closing total was 53.5, and we only got 43 points in that game. Tampa's offense has been hit or miss this season depending on where you watch them. At home, they're scoring 41 points per game, but on the road, like they will be Thursday night, they're only scoring 21 points per game. And as bad as Philadelphia has looked at times, shockingly, they are still 3rd in the NFL in opponent yards per play. Prescott got him and Mahomes got him, but they look pretty good in the other matchups to an extent on defense. The under is cashed in 23 of the last 32 games in Philadelphia. I would play the under here.
The other big game tomorrow is the Dodgers and Giants in a winner-take-all Game 5. Dodgers bats finally got going yesterday, Joe. What do you like in this matchup?
All right, it's a first 5 innings bet. So we're only concerned about the first 5 innings. And in those first 5 innings, we're going to play under 3.5 runs. Of the 25 runs scored in this series, only 12 have occurred in the first 5 innings. That's 3 per game. But the key here is that guy, Logan Webb. Outstanding in Game 1 against the Dodgers, completely mowed him down. Look at what he has done at Oracle Park this season. He is 7-0 with a 1.78 ERA, and in 13 starts at Oracle Park, he's given up 2 or fewer earned runs in 11 of those games. That includes that postseason gem against the Dodgers. He's been fantastic. Julio Urias, his home road splits, he's actually better on the road than he is at home. Under 3.5 runs in the first 5 innings on Thursday night.
Finally, Joe, the big college football game of the weekend is Georgia and Kentucky. Georgia, big favorites. I am sensing a pattern here, maybe another under.
Yeah, buddy. You know exactly where we're going to go here, under. Now, you just had David Pollock on a little while ago talking about how great this Georgia defense is. All right? No surprises. Number 1 in the country in scoring defense. Number 1 in opponent yards per play. They're only giving up 5.5 points per game. But don't sleep on Kentucky's defense. 6-0 this season, and they've done it because of the D. 11th in the country in scoring defense. 11th in the country in opponent yards per play. But Kentucky's offense, in my opinion, is going to struggle here, and that's why we're going to get this under. Last week against LSU, they looked pretty good. They hung 42 points. But in their stiffest test of the season against Florida, the best defense they've played, they won that game, but they only scored 20 points. That game was at home. This game is not at home. It's at Athens, and it's against a much better defense. I think it's going to be an absolute grind, and we're going to go under in the Georgia-Kentucky matchup.